It all started with Gorilla VR GT. Gorilla VR GT was the first ever really popular mystery creator on Gorilla Tag. Gorilla VR GT was revealed to be a YouTuber named Stubway, and then the community kind of forgot about Gorilla after that. But then, a few months ago, we got Gorilla Tag Countdown, the next thing to break the community. People were speculating it was going to be K9, but it ended up being a YouTuber named Cat. But I came across this YouTube channel called GT404, and this might be the thing that will break Gorilla Tag forever. So today I'm going to be talking about GT404 and also who I think it is. And I have a crazy speculation at the end of this video, so stick around to the end. So it all started about a week ago. About a week ago, I came across this video by a YouTuber named GT404, and immediately I watched it, and I thought it was really cool. The animation was amazing, and the song in the background was so cool. It's an original, and it's such a cool song. Then I didn't think much of it until I read the title. I knew this was going to be another Gorilla VR GT, but I thought it was just probably going to be some kid with really good Blender knowledge, and I don't know, I just didn't really care about it until I looked at the comments and saw how big this had already gotten with big creators. Creators like Nacho Kyle, Mason Does XD, and all these people were all commenting on it, and I just thought it was crazy. After I saw all the comments and how much support the video had been getting, I just kind of forgot about it, honestly, until earlier today I saw another video on their channel called The Truth, and when I clicked on it, I was dumbfounded. If you haven't seen the video, it starts off with J-Man Curly himself, and he says this:
I am not GT404.
Now, as soon as I saw J-Man on the channel, I knew this was going to be big. But in that video, there was actually two hints. Obviously, the first one was, I'm not J-Man Curly, but the second one is he has the finger painter badge. So this is going to be crazy. This is the first ever Gorilla VR GT that has finger painter that I know of. So as I kept watching, I clicked on the comments, and immediately I thought about something. So after I learned that he had finger painter and it wasn't J-Man Curly, I immediately ruled out my first ever speculation on who it was. I thought it was Mason Does XD. He was being very suspicious about it. He was posting it on his community tab. The reason I thought it was Mason was because of the community tab stuff, but also the animation in the first video looked a lot like his style and Shade GT style. I think Shade GT makes animations for Mason sometimes. But after this, obviously, Mason doesn't have finger painter yet, so that rules him out. I think it's crazy that this is a finger painter making a Gorilla VR GT clone. I feel like calling it a Gorilla VR GT clone is like disrespectful because, I mean, look, it's a finger painter. I don't think it's really a clone at this point. It's kind of its own thing. But now it's time for you guys to hear my speculations. The one I'm going to tell you now is probably the one I'm going to be the most wrong about, but it's a good speculation that people are probably going to say a lot. You guys probably know where I'm going with this, but I personally think one of my speculations is it's K9. Now, the thing about K9 is I don't think he makes any of his own thumbnails, and also he doesn't edit his own videos. Either he's got his entire team on this for him to come back, but personally, I just don't think it's K9 style. So that's a speculation, but I'm just going to rule it out for now. Even though it's a good option, what people are going to say probably, I'm just going to rule it out for now. All right, and finally, we have my final speculation. This was the first thing that came to my mind when I saw the style besides K9. I just want to say that this creator has also been gone for a while, and I think this is going to be a perfect way for him to come back, but I personally think it's Lynx VR. So if you're unaware, Lynx was one of the most popular Gorilla Tag editors of all time. He got finger painter. He had tons of followers on TikTok, and he had tons of subscribers on YouTube. It just all makes sense. The video editing is like his style, and everything just makes sense. It's got to be Lynx. And if I'm right, you guys have to subscribe. Yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much everything we know about GT404 right now. And that's my number one speculation for GT404. I think it's Lynx VR. Comment down below who you guys think it is and if you think I'm right. And subscribe. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers this year. And with your help, we can hit it. I just started this channel and we're already at almost 200 subs. All right. And see you guys.